What's up, fellas? I'm been going back and forth with what kind of racing game I'm making here. I've built everything from plane controllers to car controllers to hover controllers and beyond. And granted, some of them I haven't put as much work into as others. So in this, I've decided that I'm going to do an old school thing that I did probably 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5. I don't know. It's been a while. Um, and I'm going to use an old controller for this. It's now defunct. You can't even get it on the asset store anymore, and I'm not even really sure why. Um, but I'm always making myself a girl. I don't know why. Let's see. Let's turn myself into a guy. Let's see. Body. Hair. There we go. Okay, so I'm always I'm always looking for ways to speed things up. So let's take a look at these cars. These are polygon cars, Cinti, and I like them, and they actually fit really well. If you look, these avatars are a little bit more refined than polygon, but they actually kind of, the color palette, everything really fits with it. And so I've I've went ahead and networked this controller, and I've used one of these cars for it. This one's yellow. I've just been kind of looking at the different ones. There's several different Cinti cars. I mean, the cool thing about them is you can open the doors. I don't have it set up to do that. You can open the front, you can open the trunk, you can open the back, you can open the engine, you can open the hood. Everything, they've thought about everything. You can change the engines out, things like that. So given this is a side project, this is probably the way that I'm going to go. Um, and then we'll get more into it once I get into the race scene. So let's go ahead and do that. And notice what I'm wearing here now. So create a lobby real quick. There are things that I still need to carry over from this scene over to the other scenes, like my height, but the clothes are still there. The auto height stuff that I've got going on in the other scene, I need to carry that over for whatever that is. And then here we can go to the race scene. Here you notice I don't have hand animations because I haven't carried it to this rig. I haven't applied it yet, but we're in the car. Now, first thing I want you to notice is thanks to, what is it? Thanks to, gotta look, Peerly, over on the VRF Discord. I think that's how you pronounce it, Peerli. He created a climbing inside of an airplane that was moving using the climbable scripts with VR Interaction Framework. I didn't need to climb around it, but I thought that was really cool for being able to recenter yourself. So now you can just move yourself around. So if I'm over here when I come in, I can just grab it and move myself to where I want to be, right? And it works when you're moving too, so no big deal. Okay, so once you're centered and you're happy with it, I've set this up. It does automatic too. I've got to do some things for it to switch back and forth, but we have second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse. Some of you might recognize this as something that I converted a while ago. This is the RCK2 controller, and I've always liked this controller. It feels really good in VR. I don't know why. It's all one script. The code is not that complicated with it, but it does what it needs to do. It's got some drift in there. It's heavily modified at this point for VR and some other things that I wanted to change with it, but we've also got a handbrake. Forgive me, I have not set up the hand poses for this yet, or positioning, but so you might see some kind of weird things with the hands, but it's operational. So what I found is this is the most interactive out of all the controllers because of the shift control. And then you can also, hey friends, you know. It does drift. I'm not really good at it, and I'll probably have to do some more settings for drifting. It does have some drift to it, but I'm going to probably modify some things with that to give it more drift. But to speed things up, if I go with the cars, I'll probably use this controller just because it's really easy to interface with, and I've already networked it via mirror. So that's kind of where I'm at. But I think that's really cool, Peerly. It's a really cool idea you had, and it works really well to be able to move yourself around to get centered. That's great. I love that. Good job, man. Have a good one.